Hello dear students and welcome back to English with Professor Tabassum. In today's video we'll be discussing a very interesting poem, that is A Red Red Rose, written by Robert Burns. It is intermediate first year poem. So let us begin with the first stanza. I'll be explaining you stanza wise, okay? Oh, my loves, like a red red rose. Here if you see, the spelling of the word loves is different because it is written in Scottish English. This poem is about 200-year old, okay? So that is why the spelling of love is different. It should be LOVE in today's world, but that time it was LUVE. Oh, my love's like a red red rose that's newly sprung in June. So the author is trying to compare his love with a red red rose, and he's saying that my love is fresh because it sprung in June. Okay, it has bloomed. Sprung means bloomed in June. Oh, my loves, like the melody that sweetly played in tune. If you see in the first two lines, the author is comparing his love to a red rose. Okay, then he's saying, I'll give you one more example, and then he's comparing his love with the melody. Melody, this is the old spelling. The new spelling is MELODY, melody. Okay. So the author is comparing his love to the melody that sweetly played in tune. Means he's comparing his love to a song, a melodious song. So in the first stanza, the poet compares his love to two things, that is a red rose and a sweetly played melodious song. As fair art thou, my bonny lass. As fair means, you know the meaning of fair, okay? Then art. Art does not mean art over here. It means R, A-R-E-R. Though means you, okay? So as fair are you, my bonny lass. My bonny lass, bonny means beautiful. Lass means girl. My bonny lass. So deep in love am I. So the poet says that he's deeply in love with his beautiful fair girl, okay? And I will love thee still, my dear, till the seas gang dry. So the poet says that he's going to love his bonny lass till the seas gang dry. Thee over here again means you, okay? So I will love you still, my dear, till the sea gangs dry. A represents all, okay? Means all the seas will dry. Till that time, I'm going to love you. Till over here means until only, okay? Until all the sea gangs dry. So do you think that all the seas are going to dry? That's never going to happen, right? Then, till all the sea gangs dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. Here the word WI means with, okay? It's an old language, right? So it's written in this form. So he's saying that till all the sea gangs dry and the rocks will melt with the sun. Do you think the rocks will melt with the sun? No, that's never going to happen, okay? Unless you throw a rock into a volcano, the rocks are not going to melt. So he's saying that the sea gangs dry, the rocks will melt. Until that, he's going to love. Now, these two things are never going to happen, okay? We'll never be out of water in our seas and rocks are never going to melt. So, he's going to love his bonny lass forever. I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. Sands of life here represents time. Earlier people did not have watches, right? So they used to have the sand clock. If you might have seen in cartoons or somewhere, sand clocks were used to see the time. So in the sand clock, what happens is the sand will be up and it will be falling in small quantities down, which will represent the time. So he's saying that he's going to love thee, love you still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. Means while that sand clock is running, I'm still going to love you. And fare thee weel, my only love, and fare thee weel a while. Fare thee weel over here means it is time for bidding the farewell now. Wheel is not the car wheel over here, okay? Fare thee weel means farewell. My only love means he's telling that his lover is actually his only love. And farewell, fare thee weel a while means now there is going to be a farewell in a while. And I will come back again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile. Now, though over here means you. It were 10,000 miles. Means even if you are 10,000 miles away from me, still I am going to come back, my love. I hope you like this Scottish poem written by Robert Burns. And this is a 200-year-old poem, as I said it earlier. So that's the reason why you are having so many spellings different. Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching my video. And we'll continue with the annotations in the next video.